Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to prevent constant itching. I'll be going over some things that actually work throughout this video. There are 6 things that you should do or avoid doing in order to prevent constant itching. This isn't for that random itch that you gotta scratch every once in a while. This is for a constant feeling of itchiness. Whether it is your whole body or whether it is just a specific area of your body, these are things that you can do to help. And if these things don't work, and even if you are not certain about what it might be, go to a medical professional and get it checked out. Always better to be certain, okay? These are just things that you can do where if you know it's just an itch, for whatever reason, you can try these things out. But if you're uncertain, or if it makes you uncomfortable or anything like that, if the scratching is painful, anything like that, if for any reason you doubt that these things will help you and solve the problem, go to a medical professional. I cannot emphasize that enough. For my own self, I would even go to a medical professional, see what they say, and if they tell me, yeah, sure, it's just an itch, you can treat it sort of with like these regular things, then I would try these things out. So that's just my opinion, like I said, but do whatever is best and safest and most logical for you in your situation. So let's get right into these 6 things. That was way too long of an intro, I do apologize. Number 1, moisturize your skin, okay? Get your favorite moisturizer, moisturize your skin. Wherever it is itchy, moisturize it, okay? If it is caused, if that itchiness is the reason, if the reason for the itchiness is dry skin, I was gonna say, if the itchiness is cause of dry skin, it doesn't really make sense, but if the cause of the itchiness is dry skin, or the reason for the itchiness is dry skin, then essentially you want to use moisturizer, okay? Does that make sense? If the cause for the itchiness is dry skin, yeah, if dry skin is the cause for it, and if the reason for the itchiness is dry skin, if dry skin is the reason for it, it totally makes sense. Then you want to moisturize it. So get your favorite moisturizer and just rub it on that area. Very simple and straightforward. Do it twice a day. I recommend once in the morning, once before bed. You should at least feel some relief, okay? Number 2, try different clothing fabrics. If you're essentially itchy only in this area over here, well then guess what? It's probably the clothing. If you're only itchy on your hands and you wear gloves all the time, guess what? It's probably the material. So try different clothing materials or clothing fabrics. Try and experiment with different pieces of jewelry. Maybe the jewelry is causing you to itch because your skin is having a reaction to it. Just experiment with the things that you're wearing, okay? Number 3, dry brush your skin. Whenever I feel itchy, I know I have dry skin sometimes, so I use a dry brush. And what it is, it's just, I dry brush. I don't use a dry brush. It's just a regular brush. I get literally a regular brush and I just brush my skin. Not in the shower, but just dry. And what that does is that loosens up the dry skin, and then I shower and all that dry skin rinses off my body. And that usually will solve that itchiness problem. So dry brush your skin before you shower. Try it out. Number 4, use a humidifier. If you have a dry environment, if it's not humid enough, then using a humidifier will add some humidity into the room or into the home, and that will hopefully help you get a little bit more elasticity on your skin and therefore less itchiness. If you have more elasticity on your skin and it's more moisturized, then essentially you want, it will hopefully help you get rid of that itchiness feeling, okay? Number 5, work out. When you work out, your sweat releases any toxins, any things that are sort of in your body. And by toxins, I just mean like the stuff we eat and stuff. It's full of the stuff we eat, the stuff we drink, the lifestyle that we lead nowadays. Our bodies are not very, very clear and pure. So when you work out and you sweat, you release all that saltiness, all that stuff out from your body, which will therefore hopefully help your skin, number 1, be more moist, number 2, therefore be more elastic, and number 3, be more pure, which will hopefully reduce the itchiness. Last but not least is number 6, which is resist the urge to scratch. I know when you're itchy, you just want to scratch. Trust me, I have a back scratching tool, and literally when my back is itchy, I just go to town. I'm like, oh yeah, like I just scratch like crazy. And I know it feels good, but my back is only itchy every once in a while. If it was itchy every day, I would not be scratching it. What you're gonna do if you scratch too much is you're gonna sort of eat away at the healthy skin cells there, and therefore that will probably cause you to be more itchy in the long run. Now I only have 6 written down over here on my little notes that I keep for each of the videos that I do, but as an added bonus, number 7, drink more water. When you drink more water, your skin is going to be healthier, your skin is going to be more elastic, it's going to be more moist, and that should hopefully help the itchiness problem. But it will take, you can't just like drink a liter of water and then it's done and it works. No, it will take several days for that increased water consumption to make its way through to being more elastic on your skin and having healthier skin and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of the scientific word for skin. Is it epidermis? I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. I'm trying to think here, but I don't. Hopefully it is, because now that I said it, I'm really hoping it is. If it's not, just correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's the epidermis, and then there's, oh, I'm getting it back, flashback. There's the epidermis, and then there's the dermis. The epidermis is your top layer, I believe, and your dermis is the layer or layers underneath that top layer of skin. If I may, please correct me as a comment. If there's a scientist or someone that knows science that's watching this, correct me as a comment below, but I think I'm on the right track if I remember correctly. But anyways, that's it. That is how to prevent constant itching. Things that actually work. You need to use them. I actually went over 7 things. Instead of the 6 that I had intended to, I went over 7. But you need to use them, and you need to dedicate yourself to them for several days before you start seeing some serious, substantial results. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.